Waning in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Javonte Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams, 70 yards. And the Broncos are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. In motion, the tight end. And Jackson throwing once more. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That one into the hands of Flowers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore 1st down. Now it's Jackson. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. Jackson will throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. They'll run for it with Henry. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They'll run it again with Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. Henry is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Jackson now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 88 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To throw is Nix. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Second and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll go play action with Nix. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Off the play fake, Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On play action, here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos would extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Still on his feet. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. 88 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw, here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they'll audible to something else. Nix to the air. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find...
Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's got this down to the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it running right. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Off the option, here's Henry. Yeah, Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. This is 4th down. gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Henry up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. And just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear.